to take. Got my allergy, my Reactin, my Dayquil. Can I just like stop being sick, please? Can a doctor give me real medicine instead of telling me just to rest? God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 3 here in the DSCL. It's still the first best of 3 of the day, and we got a couple more to go through. And, you know, winners match, losers match, and all these good things. So sit tight. We're in for a decent amount of casting today. The series is now tied up 1-1. In the top left corner of the map, we have the orange Zerg player, Tomikus.
In the bottom right, as the green Terran, it's uThermal.
And they do not sponsor the event in any way, shape, or form, but our channel sponsors, Chairs for Gaming, they're running a giveaway still. You've seen the mods probably link it in chat a couple of times. If you want a chance, if you live, sadly this is only available to folks in North America, but if you live in North America and you want a chance to get a free DX Racer shipped out to you for no cost, make sure to hit up that link, fill out the survey. It's like 4 questions long. It's like, what's your name, what's your email, what's your favorite esport, and what's your favorite channel? Obviously, Bay Street TV is the answer to that one. But fill it out, guys. It can't hurt. It takes a few moments of your time, and it's a chance to win a chair that's worth like $400. Absolutely worth it. Oh no, I dropped it again. God. I'm just going to swallow these. Yo, you talk for a minute.
All right. Well, I think that last game was actually kind of improved maybe like both of our points, or at least mine, I don't know, but just that it wasn't really, that still was not a true indicator of where like either player's skill really is in the matchup. Like, you defend a very dedicated attack, you all in, it works. You do an all in the next game, it works for you. Like, just like back and forth, but it still doesn't say like, is uThermal feeling confident in this matchup now? Did he fix some of his mistakes? Is Tomikus gonna be the upset and defeat the previous like champion? Oh, it all comes down to game number 3. I guess that didn't really help me, except to say that, well, okay, maybe this game we'll see if he's really that good or not.
Alright, so, do you know who Pete Holmes is? He's a comedian.
Yes, I hated his show.
Really? I thought it was pretty hit or miss, honestly. So it's like, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but he's got this one thing I always think of whenever I take pills, where he's like, you ever notice that, like, the good guys are so badass in movies, they don't have to like ever take water to take pills, they just swallow and kick their head back. Like, we get it, man, your mouth is super lubricated. I have to take like, I have to chug water to take pills. I don't know if anyone else is like that. I am not good at taking pills, like, at all.
Depends how lazy I am. I can swallow pills without water if I don't want to go downstairs to get water.
I see you got a good throat there. You know what? Actually, I'm going to stop. That's going to go the wrong direction so quickly.
I specifically worded my own statements, alright? Like, could you just help me out?
I sadly did not. So we're just going to change topics back to the game. 3 CCs, Zombie Grub. What do you make of this?
Yeah. 3rd CC before factory as well. So if there was like a 2-base Baneling push, you'd be in a bit of trouble. But there's not. So hopefully he's fine. Just gotta worry about those mid-game all-ins that are very hard to scout, like the ones we saw in the first game. Basically, unless you see 100 lings on the way over to you, you're not really gonna see the lack of Evo chambers or the lack of a lair. And even if you do, like, that just might be like a snoot style of delayed lair. Like, it's hard to scout, alright? And you just don't want to die to something like that because you did a hellbat push and you lost all your Hellions.
I really like how you were working towards the because reasons. Like, trust me, I'm a caster.
Well, you know, because reasons. But the first game he died a lot because all the hellbats died, so 10 Hellions can really help you versus a Baneling all-in in any, you know, any number, if your control is good. Like, really good. We do have a 2-base Baneling bus. Hey, look at that.
So this is okay. So this could go so many different directions. It's weird to phrase it like that, but first big red flag is, does uThermal get a full wall off or not? Secondly, can he minimize losses behind that wall? The nice thing that you know is that if it is going to be a 2-base Baneling bust, there's not going to be thousands of infinite lings reinforcing behind it. It'll be waves of 8 to 12 at a time, usually. So for uThermal's sake, with 3 CCs, you can take SCV losses. You can sustain some economic loss, because you'll make it up pretty easily through the mules and through the SCVs coming out 3 at a time. But that being said, that's sometimes easier said than done, and I am curious about the second factory.
Oh, ooh, interesting. Well, it would be interesting if this game goes on for much longer. Okay, thank God he's gonna block the wall, but I don't think he notices that this is coming.
Well, actually, I think this might end up working, because he's going for blue flame by the looks of it. Not tanks or anything crazy. Maybe he identifies that it was a Baneling bus. Where's that scan going? Oh, he sees the Baneling nest. He sees the two base. I think it's a tank that comes out next. But even then, still, a blue flame follow-up could be just devastating.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, that was a really nice scan because he saw a third go down and ended up being a fake third. I mean, that would be... He wouldn't be able to know what it was unless he scouted. So nice kind of paranoia there from the first game, I'm guessing, but it's really going to save him. He does bother building a tank, and why not? Like, okay, if like 1 or 2 extra Hellions off of like one at a time in the second factory, that might help, but I think a tank plus 2 Hellions at a time is going to help more. And if this win doesn't work, like the blue from Hellion follow-up would kill him. But I think
he has to soak some of these before they get to the Banelings. They will get to the depot. Hellions have got to protect the tank now. Next order of business. Should be able to, hopefully, should be able to do this. Does get that depot down just in the nick of time. Other one burning. Command center still not being able to reposition itself. Let's get in that depot. There we go. I think he's held this.
Fine. Yeah, even without the depot, I mean, he's fine. Like, all of his Hellions survived. He's still pumping out Hellions, just barely has enough economy on one base, I guess, to do so. And he never got supply blocked, which is usually something that happens. So it was just a easy peasy hold, and like you said, the blue flame Hellbat, or Hellion rather, follow-up will be devastating.
Yeah,
but honestly, after losing a 2-base Baneling bus, like not doing what you wanted with it, that's kind of a tap out time anyways, unless you really want to give it the college try.
Man, so what is the college try? Borrow a ton of money, get through, and then realize that you owe more money than you had in the first place, and you've actually really lost at the end of the day?
It's a saying that existed like 50 years ago. That's why our parents use it. So what it really meant was like, you know, pay $2,000, try and get education, get a job right out of, you know, college, get a house, get married, you know.
So it didn't mean crippling debt?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess... different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Blue Flame is going to, of course, add a lot of bonus damage for Slight, which these Lings are. So, yeah, as we see, it's a quick roasty McToasty. If he can get some mutas out, the problem is, it's really only going to be 2 or 3. This is kind of an interesting attempt at a ninja base out of Tomikus, but honestly, truthfully, without a full wall off, which he's trying to go for, but he's not going to get, I don't imagine it's going to go too well.
Yeah, with the Eva Trippers, yeah, okay, with the Queen's going to go down anyways. So he probably could have broken at any point. The armory's not quite done, so both of these Hellions are not going to be able to push through, and Tomikus has successfully held on to his drones.
For now. I mean, all it does is it only takes 2 to get through.
Yeah, whoopsie. Spoke too soon. No. Just pull into the spine crawler. Into the spine crawler.
Oh yeah, I forgot you need like a level 1 upgrade to get the 2-shot off. Yeah, even then it's still pretty good. Now this still not over. 4 more Hellions rallying in as we speak.
Okay, well this is it.
There's the Manor Mules coming down. The GG Mules.
I wondered if he was going to get a Thor off of the second factory because he doesn't have any production for the Spire that he scouted, and look what he did.
Thor is not here, but soon to be.
You should really watch Pitch Perfect too. You'll love the accents.
Well, I know Flula's in it, so yeah, probably. I think it's hilarious.
So he's going mech, but I think he forgot that he got stim. Unless he's going for like biomech.
No, it's just, you know, he's a stone cold badass. He's like, you know what? This is my BM. You didn't leave with the Manor Mules. I'm gonna walk a Marine up, stim it in your face, and be like, what's up? This actually worked out pretty well for him though, because if he does produce some Marines, they'll have stim versus the mutas.
He has 1 Marine, and it can't even stim because it's too low in health.
Okay, so that sucks. Tomikus down to 1924 workers. He's on 3 bases, but I still don't know if this will be enough. The nice thing is, though, that they will be able to take on a Thor 1-on-1, but it's not going to be like that with the turrets nearby. Or I guess 5-on-1, rather. 6-on-1? How many meters is that? 8. Yeah, 8-on-1.
Good guess.
Well, I mean, none of the numbers they said were incorrect. Maybe he just didn't use them all, you know? I just...
Oh, okay. Well, the mutas are defended, and that is also like a tap out moment once you realize he's not going to do any damage. But the third base being secret and alive is certainly something you can hold on to. It's like your only hope. Don't let them.
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi does not say your only hope.
No, but he's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Princess Leia says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope."
Oh yeah, you're right. It's true.
Come back to Quantum Leap, nerd.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Help me, Ziggy. You're my only hope.
Did you see the most recent Star Wars comic? Of course you didn't.
No.
You're not nerd enough. But Han Solo has been married. He is married.
Oh yeah, to
between,
the black
Empire
lady with
Strikes
the
Back.
green
Yeah.
scarf or whatever. I saw the pictures of it.
It's gonna be like a convenience marriage or something. Just watch.
I like how
Not gonna make him that much of a scumbag.
I like how for the shock and awe factor in comics nowadays, people are going for like either different races, like with that new Supergirl being like Muslim or whatever, or characters are coming out as gay and stuff. Or Miss Marvel, thank you, sorry. But then it's less like for Han Solo, it's like, oh, you're married like a normal person? No way!
Well,
Unbelievable! Monogamy?
well, because he was flirting. The stipulation is that he wasn't necessarily flirting like seriously in the first movie, but in the second movie, if he's still married, that is kind of a scumbag move.
What if, what if Han Solo is just like Rifkin on Twitter, you know? He's just like, he likes talking to the pretty ladies.
Well, unfortunately, unlike Rifkin on Twitter, Han Solo does get the girl in the second movie.
Excuse you, I'll have you know, I recently had some success with this, and I even got a follow back.
Follow me back, man.
Yes.
Like, she's a cutie pie too.
Things are getting quite heated between the two of us.
These are pretty serious.
I wrote her a poem, I'll have you know.
Oh, please don't give it to her.
I did on stream even, and she said,
don't.
Thank you.
No, she didn't mean it. She just didn't want you to follow her home and like axe murder her.
I love playing the goofball though when it comes to that sort of stuff. It's always a little bit fun. The K-pop. Oh, that K-pop dance you linked, by the way. I kind of seriously want to put some effort into it.
Wait, Catalina or the booty dance?
The Catalina, not the booty dance. The Catalina
I was like,
one.
wait, you want a booty dance?
Well, I mean, I could, but that'd be only for the person I'm flirting with on Twitter. Am I right? Hey, big shout out to Zycos, by the way, for resubscribing to the channel. That's a big resub, too. Thank you for coming back for 14 months, my friend. But, you know, this is real talk here. I'm a little astonished that Tomikus has gotten so well back into the game.
Right?
I don't think he's in a particularly amazing spot. But uThermal's also done this kind of cool thing that we haven't seen a lot of Terran players really effectively pull off, and that's where you mix in bio with mech. It's something that we'll sometimes see a transition from one to another, but really, truthfully, like, MMA is one of the few people that come to mind that has ever actually pulled this off in a real working situation, but he's got 2-2 on the way. He's still going for, like, armor plating on the mech here. Thors have just got so much damage. The tank's gonna be fantastic. These roaches, they can take on one Thor, not 4 Thors.
Yeah, they're trying to decide too. I mean, Journey does something where he goes like Marauder mech too, because it'll just straight up like wreck roaches. Usually, obviously, the automatic response against mech. But the Marines add a lot of DPS anyways, and it's really just the case of Tomikus might have just gotten up to a nice economy, and he might have had a good supply, but it was all in kind of useless roaches, you know, not very well upgraded and whatnot. Finally clinches it.
4 Thor and 7 roaches ago. uThermal takes game number